In the morning to you, John. And he's on fire. That was good. In the morning.
In the morning to you, and in the morning to all ships at sea.
And to all boots on the ground, wings in the skies, hams on the air, human resources all charged up and ready to go in the chat room with noagendachat.net, and to all gays in the military. How you doing? Which, by the way, is all, you'd see, you can tell, not to say that you can't watch the, go to Free Speech TV and watch the gay news, and because they out people on that show. Right. It's actually quite entertaining in that regard. Right. Because they out people. But they out themselves on these talk shows because, what's the gays in the military, I don't think was a big story this week. Well, so I tell you something? Huge story. Huge in LA. Story. No. Huge story because of the lie. I see. I knew I'd get you. What lie? The biggest lie in the world about this bill. What were you led to understand about this bill, John? That it just repealed. It's a simple bill. This is what I understand. And again, because I never thought it was a big story, I never looked into it. I never thought there was some conspiracy afoot. But my thinking was it just repealed don't ask, don't tell, and you can say whatever you want. Oh, really? And that's what you think it does? You think it repeals don't ask, don't tell? That's what Rachel Maddow told me, and she should know. She should know. Well, first of all, okay, so I took the time. This is what happened to me. I woke up at 4 this morning. I went, this is this morning. Yeah. You're telling me that this morning is when you fell into the pit. As a bi-curious man. Over this. As a bi-curious man, I figured it might be smart to just go and read this don't ask, don't tell, repeal bill. Like, that's not a crazy thing to do, is it? Well, I never thought to do it. Okay. Well, I just felt that if I could ever trust Rachel Maddow. Oh, no. I have Rachel Maddow. No, I have Rachel Maddow clip for you. And all of these are very, very short. But we must first listen to how it was propagated to us, and then I will tell you what is in the bill, which, by the way, repeals nothing. Not a single thing. It does not. The word repeal is not in the bill. Now, let me play the opening act of this grand ceremony by our president, by Vice President Joe Biden, who loves to warm up for the president. By repealing don't ask, don't tell today. Okay, remember, and I will read the text to you in a bit. Nothing has been repealed whatsoever. That the word repeal is not in the bill. We take a big step toward fostering justice, fairness, and consideration, and that real cooperation President Eisenhower spoke of. Oh, yes. This fulfills an important campaign promise the president and I made. So the president promised to repeal this, right? Does he sound drunk to you? Totally. And many here on this stage made, and many of you have fought for a long time. Repealing a policy that actually weakens our national security, diminished our ability to have military readiness, and violates security and our ability to be. Right. So then Obama comes out and he lies a little bit more. Hey, what you gonna do, Obama?
This morning, I am proud to sign a law that will bring an end to don't ask, don't tell. Okay, so remember these words. He is proud to sign a law that will bring an end to don't ask, don't tell. That sounds like he's removing the don't ask, don't tell bill, law, correct? Yeah, absolutely. Well, he's lying. Wait, first we all got to go, woo! It is a law. It is a law, what? This law I'm about to sign will strengthen our national security. Okay, maybe I should just read you the law now because it's not as much fun if you haven't read the actual bill. So here is the actual the text of don't ask, don't tell. And by the way, I got interested in this because the president twittered that he was excited about signing this bill. You know, the president twitters. John. That's bull crap. We know he doesn't Twitter. No, he does too Twitter because he has a verified account. So you know it's him.
He is absolutely twittering.
It's Gibbs,
but literally is like, I'm excited about signing this bill. It's
or actually, the funny thing is, before you go, just a little. I don't want to make this a Shaggy Dog story, but let me just mention that Sarah Austin, who does the Pop 17 out of the office there at Mevio.
Yeah,
her sister, who's like still in college, as far as I know, she is Hillary Clinton's blogger.
Oh, really?
Twitterer. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's quite interesting. And she was in the office the other day to shoot something. I was like helping her get some school project done. So she left her State Department stuff. It's all State Department
cool
folders and binders are there.
That's how WikiLeaks got started, John. You're on your way. That's great. All right, so I have the bill now in front of me. This is S4023, and it's not a hard bill to read, actually. And it is it has a short title, and it is to provide for the repeal, not to repeal, to provide for the repeal of the Department of Defense policy concerning homosexuality in the armed forces known as Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Please, words matter. To provide for the repeal. It is not the repeal. And here it is. The effective date. The amendments made by subsection F shall take effect 60 days after the date on which the last of the following occurs. So, the way you have to read this, you always have to read it backwards, because this is what these guys do. And I learned this by reading the Lisbon Treaty. This is how you get fleeced, okay? So, the last of the following has to occur, then it's 60 days, and then this law goes into effect, which will then repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell. So what has to happen? Well, the president has to transmit to the Congressional Defense Committees written certification, not just a note, not just a memo, written certification signed by the president, the Secretary of Defense, and the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, stating the following. Okay, this is before anything comes into play. That the implementation of necessary policies is consistent with the standards of military readiness, military effectiveness, unit cohesion, and recruiting and retention of the armed forces. Are you still following me, John?
Yeah.
So these three guys, President, Secretary of Defense, Chairman of Joint Chiefs of Staff, have to certify. This is not just I think it's okay. No, it's certification. And I don't think I have to tell you how long it can take to certify anything. Only when all of including unit cohesion.
Studies have to be done.
Including unit cohesion. Whatever that means.
Right, and the fact of the matter is the Marines are against this thing, so that this could become a stumbling point.
This will take years before the certification in fact, this bill not only does not say repeal, it says, literally, I'm reading it here, no immediate effect on current policy, Section 654 of Title 10 United States Code shall remain in effect until such time that all of the requirements and the certifications required by subsection B are met. If these requirements and certifications are not met, Section 654 of Title 10 U.S. States Code shall remain in effect. So the president is lying. He did not sign a bill to repeal anything. He signed a bill for certification to take place, and then once all of that is done, and then 60 days, there's no trial periods, no nothing. It's still Don't Ask, Don't Tell.